Hi guys! As most of you know, last weekend I was at Book Expo America for the first time ever. I had so much fun. I got so many books. I met so many awesome people. I met a lot of really amazing bloggers and tons of amazing authors, and it was the best time. I absolutely loved it. I really hope I can go back next year. And anyone who wasn't there, I hope that you can go next year so that we can meet and hang out and gush over books and fangirl. So I want to do a haul. It's not going to be a quick haul, so apologies if you don't want to watch this because I guarantee this is going to be way too long for life. Um, because I have a lot of books to show you. So we'll start with this. I got a signed copy of Rose Under Fire by Elizabeth Wine, and actually this is not for me. This is for my friend Megan because she's awesome, and she actually bought me Codename Verity a while ago and sent it to me, and she doesn't have this one but really wants it, so I got her a signed copy. So this is coming your way, Megan. I got a signed copy of The Ring and the Crown by Melissa Dela Cruz. I love this cover, first of all. It's beautiful, and I've been really wanting to read this book. It sounds really good, and it's like magic and stuff, and I don't know. I've kind of heard mixed things about it, but I'm really excited about it. I'm really looking forward to this one. I got a signed copy of Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. I have not read any of Morgan Matson's books yet, but I've heard really good things about this. And she was there, and I was lucky enough to be able to grab this after I stood in a super long signing line, which we'll get to in a second. But I didn't think I was going to make her signing, but I made it. I got the book. I'm very excited. Can't wait to read it. Also, this cover makes me want ice cream because these girls are definitely eating ice cream, and now I want ice cream. I got a signed copy of The One. I haven't read this yet. I'm really excited to finish the series because I have to know who she chooses. And Kara Cass is like so sweet and she's so cute. So it was really fun meeting her. So yeah, I got this signed. I can't wait to read it, and she better pick Maxon or else I'm just gonna like throw this book across the room because obviously. Let's see what else did I get. I got Messenger of Fear by Michael Grant. This is his new series that's coming out. Michael Grant has written a lot of books, but his most well-known series is the Gone series, which I have not actually read, but I've heard good things about it. Yeah, I don't know. This sounds good. It sounds kind of creepy, but I don't know. It looks good. Look at that cover. It's like all like foggy and stuff. It's a pretty creepy cover. I heard Michael Grant speak a little bit before I had to run off from his panel, but it looks interesting. Excited about that. I got a signed copy of Lies We Tell Ourselves by Robin Talley. This book sounds really, really good. It's a historical fiction during the battle for civil rights set in 1959 in Virginia. Hey, that's where I live. So yeah, this should be really good. I'm really excited about this, and this author was super sweet too. So I got Ghost House by Alexandra Adornetto. I probably just butchered that really bad. Sorry if you're watching this, Alexandra. Probably not, but just in case you are, sorry, I totally just butchered your name. It is the first book in a new saga, it looks like, so maybe 4 books. And it's about a girl who can see ghosts. And yeah, so love a good ghost story. I haven't read that many ghost stories, so I'm excited about this. You're all gonna be super jealous of this one. Oh yeah, let's do a dance with the book. Oh yeah, The Return by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I got to meet Jennifer. She signed this for me. I waited like an hour and a half to get this book. I'm really excited. Okay, confession time. This is a spin-off series of the Covenant series, I believe. And it tells Seth's story. And I don't know who Seth is. But I do know that I love JLA. And I'm going to read the Covenant series before I read this. But I wanted this. And look at that guy. I mean, I have to read this, you guys. There's a disclaimer on the back of it. I know this video is already going to be too long, but it's really funny and you have to hear it. It says, this book is intended for a new adult audience. It contains a sexy, hot guy with mad skills that will be described in swoon-inducing detail. Even the scenes where he's just walking around with his shirt off, yeah, that happens, may prove too intense for young readers. Please consider yourselves warned. I love it. So yeah, I got that and I got that signed, and Jennifer is super sweet, and yeah. So I'm so excited about that. I got this book, Magic in the Mix, by Annie Barrows. I didn't realize that this was a sequel to The Magic Half, so I guess I should get The Magic Half and read it first. So have you guys ever heard of this series? If you have, let me know how it is, and yeah, I have to get the first one so I can read it. I got a little sampler of the meme order, I don't know. I don't like samplers. I really don't. I don't like them. They're just a tease. Like, they had samplers of The Young Elites by Marie Lu, and I didn't get one because I was like, that's just gonna kill me, because then I'm just gonna really want the book. So I don't know if I'm gonna read this or not. But they were like giving them out at Bloomsbury when I was going for another drop, so I just picked it up. I got this book called Zach and Mia. This is another cancer book. It's supposed to be a tearjerker. The woman at the HMH publishing booth really talked it up. She said that it was really good. Story about friendship, so I'm pretty excited, but she did warn me to bring my tissues, so yeah. I got this Vivian Apple at the End of the World. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this. It's about a girl whose parents are very, very religious, and they believe in the rapture, and she doesn't, and one day her parents disappear along with hundreds of thousands of other people. And she goes on a journey to try and discover what really happened to them, if it was the rapture, if it wasn't. We're going to see how I feel about this. I am religious. I grew up in church, so we'll see how this goes. If it's very satirical, I might not make it through it, but it interested me enough to want to try it. So we're going to see. Famous in Love. I got this book signed. Let me tell you, this is, yeah, that, again, oh, that's the wrong side. That is the signature. I'm not really sure why the author was just stamping. I thought that was kind of strange. I don't know, what, do you guys think that's strange? Have you ever seen an author do that before, where they just stamp it? Like, she didn't even sign it. I was like, I mean, I could get an R stamp and stamp it. But anyways, this book sounds interesting. I think it's gonna kind of be like a fun read. So that's good. I got Belsar by Meg Wolitzer. This sounds really good. Sounds, I don't know. I don't have anything to say about this except for that it sounds good. So I'm gonna be reading this. I got 5s and 25s. This is an adult book. Wendy at Book Sense talked me into this. It's a military book, and one of her friends got it, and she said that she read a little snippet of it, and she was very, like, interested. Like, she wanted to read more, so I thought I'd grab it. So maybe Wendy and I will be reading this together and seeing how it goes. The Walled City by Ryan Groudon. She was super sweet. I got this signed. She was really nice. Yeah. This is the little snippet. There are 3 rules in the Walled City. Run fast, trust no one, always carry your knife. Right now, my life depends completely on the first. Run, run, run. So, yeah, there's, like, street gangs and drug trafficking and brothels, and it sounds like it's going to be a gritty, like, dark read, and I'm excited. I think I'm really going to enjoy this. I got this chunker. Look at this book. This is huge. Afterworlds by Scott Westerfeld, which is the story of a girl who writes a NaNoWriMo novel and then gets it published. And yeah, so it's about kind of her publishing journey, but then the other part of it alternates between that and her story, her NaNoWriMo novel. So it's kind of like 2 books in 1 book, which is kind of interesting. It's a chunker. I think I'm really going to have to be in the mood to read this one because I was like, oh my gosh, that book is ginormous. Tape by Stephen Camden. Yeah. It's kind of, I don't really know too much about this actually. I don't really know at all actually. But it was at the Harper Drop. So it says two teenagers separated by time but infinitely connected. You could call it a love story, you could call it a time travel story. So I don't know if there really is time travel in this, but if there is, I mean that sounds good. I love time travel stuff. So Anatomy of a Misfit by Andrea Ports. So this looks kind of good. Seems like it's gonna be kind of dark, but also very like hopeful maybe. So I'm hoping. Get it? See what I did there? Yeah. So yeah, that's that one. Pretty excited. I also really like the colors on that cover. Very pretty. Positive by Paige Rawl with Allie Benjamin. It's a memoir, I guess. It's a memoir of the destructive power of bullying and a testament to the perseverance of the human spirit. So I think it's really going to be good. It's about a girl who is HIV positive and she was born with the virus, and I guess she gets bullied over it. So I think this is going to be a very powerful book. I think that I'll probably be crying. Sounds really good. Sway. I don't know anything about this, but they were doing a drop one day and a bunch of people were like, oh yeah, you have to get this book, it sounds so good. And so I just listen to you people when you tell me what to do. Peer pressure. The Jewel by Amy Ewing. I was really excited to get this. This book sounds really good, and this cover is just simply stunning. It reminds me a lot of the Winter's Curse cover, but it's so pretty. Isn't it so pretty? I just like drooling over that cover. Done with one stack, on to the next. I'm already at 13 minutes. I'm so sorry, guys. I got a paperback of The Bone Season. I've already read this. They're giving away paperbacks. I might do a giveaway for this. I really liked The Bone Season. Didn't love it like everybody else did, but I liked it. So I thought I'd grab it, and I might do a giveaway with this later. The Vault of Dreamers by Carafe O'Brien. I read Carafe's Birthmarked series. I hope I'm saying her name right, by the way, because I just hope I am. And I really liked her Birthmark series, so I'm excited about this, her new series coming out here. I picked up this by accident. Murder at the Brightwell. It's an adult mystery. They say if you love Downton Abbey, you'll like this novel. But I don't know. I'm not too into mysteries, so... But I have a friend who is, so I might give this to her. Trial by Fire by Josephine Angelini. This book sounds amazing. And I'll tell you guys a secret. I got denied for the Sunnet Galley, so I was really excited to be able to score a copy. Author was super sweet too, because I got this signed. So I can't wait to get to this one. The Beautiful Ashes by Janine Frost. I've heard amazing things about this author, and she was there signing, so I got a signed copy. Sounds really good. I'm really excited. I'm trying to go faster. The Mortal Heart! I was so excited to get this book. I cannot wait. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to read Anna's story. Supposedly, we see a lot more of Ismay and Duval in this book, and I'm sure there's going to be a new swoony boy for Anna's. I'm so excited! Zodiac by Romina Russell. This book sounds awesome. It's like a sci-fi mixed with like mythology type stuff. I don't know. It sounds amazing. I'm really excited about this. I hope my books don't fall over. This was my first book of BEA, Clariel by Garth Nix. If you guys haven't read his Aborson series, Sabriel, Lyriel, and Aborson, you have to because it's amazing. I read it in middle school. It made me fall in love with high fantasy, and he's writing a prequel. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. So excited, and I was so excited I got to meet him as well. Like, oh, I just love it. I'm so pumped for it. The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. This sounds really creepy and awesome, and I really love this cover. Like, look at how, like, it's, like, super creepy. I'm almost done, I promise. Salt and Storm by Kendall Culper. This sounds really good. Girl apparently has a dream that she's going to be murdered. She's never been wrong. I don't know. Seems pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about it. And I really love this cover. I love the knot. I wish I knew how to tie a knot like that. That'd be awesome. I hope my books don't just like fall over. Stone Cold Touch by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I'm very excited for this. I can't wait to read more about Roth because sexy and love him. Also, there's a super, super awesome thing in the book. Yeah, that's Roth. How can you not be in love with that? I mean, honestly. So yeah, got this signed by Jennifer. Super sweet, like I said. She has a great memory. She knew who I was. Like, when I went to get this book signed, she, like, was like, oh, you're a blogger, right? And as soon as I told her my blog name, she was like, oh, yeah, I've talked to you on Twitter before. I mean, I've talked to her on Twitter, like, 2 times. That's a good memory. So, oh my gosh, I love her. And I got Talon by Julie Kagawa. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry, I totally butchered. Dragons! So excited about more dragons. I haven't read any of her books before, but I've heard really good things about her. And I got Amy Zhang's Falling Into Place. Jamie at the Perpetual Page Turner has, like, talked this book up a lot, and I'm really excited about it because it sounds amazing. Can't wait to start reading that. Unmarked by Cami Garcia. This is the sequel to Unbreakable, her new ghost novel. Loved it. I really liked the first book. It was really creepy, like in a good way, and I'm really excited to continue it. Plus it has some hot twins, so how can you go wrong there? And last but not least, oh yeah, that's right, I got it! Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. I waited for 2.5 hours for this book, guys. 2.5 hours. This is the one that almost made me miss the Morgan Matson signing. I made it, but I seriously waited 2.5 hours, and it was worth every single hour spent. Wendy from Book Sense and I were in line for 2.5 hours, and it was, but you know what? It was fun. We met some great people, we talked, we laughed, we had a great time, and I got to meet Sarah, and she's the nicest person in the world. Like, seriously, like, the sweetest person. I did not make a fool out of myself. I mean, I hope I didn't. I was really trying to control my fangirlness, but, like, really, I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Sarah. So, love it. I'm so excited to read this. You guys don't even know. I'm sure you know, because you're probably just as excited as me, because you probably love this series just as much as me. I'm freaking out. I can't even. And I also got, I want to show you guys this. This is really cool. This awesome bag. Oh yeah, and if you look closely, do you see the blue? Sarah signed my bag for me. So, and then the other side has a picture of Lena. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, that's my BEA book haul. I was gonna show you some other books that I got, but I feel like 20 minutes is already long enough, and I should probably wrap this up because you're probably really bored and about to shoot yourself in the face if you've even made it this long. If you have, thank you for watching. You're amazing. And tell me what I should read first. Should it be Air of Fire? Because I really think it should be. Bye!